On a whim, boys. On a whim.
Oh yeah, this is not the original topic for today, but
Yeah, we had some differences of opinion. No, not different. It wasn't. What's the word? Like
change of ideas.
change of ideas. We're still trying to fix the idea of what we want to talk about, but we're moving on because we stumbled upon this one and we're victims of it every day.
I think a lot of people are
Dude.
It's not even a victim, but it's just like annoyance more, not a really.
It's
victim.
like 90% of people.
Yeah, everyone gets that shit, bro.
Talking about spam.
Especially if you're trying to promote a business or like a thing. If you're trying to brand yourself, there's all these people that come out there.
Bro, I can't
They
tell
come
you
out of the shadows.
how many fucking times I have been spammed by comments, by DMers,
It's annoying.
by sponsored ads, like whatever it is. Like,
Dude, the ones I get all the time are the ones that are like 18 plus. Have you got those too?
yes.
They're fucking weird, but they just send like a shit ton of emojis and they're like see news and,
And-
it's not like
and-
there's people
and-
that can't even speak English.
And it's like they group you into like a message of like
so,
30 or
like,
40 people.
Yes, dude, yes. You're just
I had to
like,
delete those all the time.
the fuck is this?
Yeah. I think it's awful, bro. Like it's really shitty that a company this big, and that doesn't even mean it's Instagram.
Mhm.
It's more so Instagram, I think. But this goes for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Like
Yeah,
there are
it's
so many
everywhere.
fucking sponsored ads nowadays,
Mhm.
and spamming messages and comments and you name it. Like there's so many.
There's too many.
There's
dude.
too many.
Way too
And
many.
it's not regulated, and it fucking sucks
Well,
because
I think what's the scary thing is that it is regulated because I think Instagram does a good job of going through. There's just so much that they can't get to all of it, so it
I
takes
don't know.
time.
I have no idea how they would even go through running an algorithm of figuring out what's what. So
You see it all the time though, like all the spam accounts that'll follow you sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is this?
yeah, I know, and it's the most random shit. And I'm telling you, that fucking same one, it's like men's trends or something. Always says collab,
Yeah, I
DM,
get
great
those all the
physique.
time.
I don't even post my fucking physique.
Great physique, yeah.
And I don't even post my fucking physique on the picture, and they post that shit. And you go to their page, and it's the same fucking 3 pictures
Yeah, it
on
hasn't
every
changed, yeah.
single Instagram page. It's like, bro, what's your goal? Are you who are you fooling? Who are you? Are we really that stupid enough to actually give you a following collab? No.
What collab? What is the collab? They want you to that men trend thing is their clothing brand.
I
They
think
want
so.
you to buy their shit.
Like fitness or something. I don't
Garbage.
know.
It's trash.
But I think people end up becoming like some sort of ambassadors for
I
it.
don't know, man. It's weird.
And
But the fact that they keep coming back after you delete their comment,
Right.
Or you like,
or
you block them, and they just
repeatedly
somehow come back,
report them as spam
and they keep coming back.
and block them.
Mm-hmm.
And they create profiles. It'll be just men's trends, but
They'll change up
With
they'll
the
change
name.
up the where the
Or
underscore
numbers.
or the underscores are at.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be the fucking same thing. But like, yeah, it'll just like slightly change the username, and
they're
they'll
back.
still comment the
They're
exact
back.
same fucking thing. It's like, bro, and it's the same thing that he was talking about. Gary was talking about. It's like, bro, so many people are fucking desperate nowadays. They're desperate because they're trying to look for a way out that's quick. They're trying to reach more people. They're trying to make an income. They're trying to make a living off their dreams, their goals. Like, bro, you need to regulate this shit because people are fucking desperate, right?
And people are gonna fall for that shit when they maybe at a
Totally.
time when, like you said, they're vulnerable and they need money, or
Right.
or they're at the point where they're like, all right, I'm gonna do my thing,
And that's why those ads work so well. It's like those guys that come up and talk to you on a video that's standing in front of a fucking nice ass car inside a nice ass house, and they're like, I was once serving fucking Olive Garden breadsticks. I knew what it was like to eat shit, but I can tell you right now, you can learn from my mistakes. Join my web class for fucking free.
yeah,
It's
all
like
that shit. You're just like,
bullshit, bro. We know that it's gonna take time.
yeah,
You got to be aware of the fact that like if you're gonna put in work and start a business or like post
personal brand, whatever.
personal
it is.
branding, whatever it is, and grow your followers, it's gonna take a fucking long time. It's organic.
Yeah.
You got to take that time and the effort and learn what's gonna work for you. There is no special way out. It's the same thing with fitness, bro. That's why fitness is such a big fucking like
It can be.
thing. It's such a big thing, especially on social media because they're trying to tell people that there's this quick way out, essentially, and like, oh well, don't do what I did, and you can make progress like in 3 months. It's like, no.
Yeah, like the guys
Fuck
are like,
no.
you want to go from, he's like, oh, bro, I saw this one the other day. It was like, I just ate this whole pizza and I lost 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's
like if you do this workout regimen and you eat this here, sign up
learn
for my
learn
class.
how I can eat sodas or
eat sodas,
eat pizza, drink
Literally,
sodas, and gain mass.
I saw one. He was like, I gained mass, and I just cleared this whole pizza.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking.
You know, sometimes
nasty.
I actually look at those to see what they would say.
I have to.
And there's this
I have
one
to.
guy, I forgot the name of the brand, but it was like some magic pill of some sort. It's like,
A magic
take these
pill.
fucking pills. It'll boost metabolism. It'll boost fat burning. It'll increase sleep and increase testosterone. You will be making mass. It's like,
It's
bro.
gonna do all that. It's like that guy, bro. It's no different than those guys at Rocks who try to sell you those pills because like, you
Yes.
can eat whatever you want.
right.
You're gonna gain mass. You don't have to work out.
It's the same
What the
premise,
fuck are you
but
talking
amongst
about?
all different sorts of genres of stuff. And
Yeah.
I get them all the time. So like, how can you actively go on social media and you know, do that to people that are so fucking desperate? And these poor people don't have any idea.
No,
You know, and they fall
just,
for it.
Yeah, they just fall for it.
It's bullshit advertising.
But like, I think at the same time, like, the blame kind of has to go on the user who falls for it because like some of that stuff is just so sketchy. You're just
Yeah,
like,
sure,
what?
sure. Yeah, I get that. But I mean, like, I don't think there has been one day where I've gone through and scrolled
Mhm.
and
seen an ad for
not
shit.
seen an ad for some bullshit thing or been commented by something or DM'd by somebody, some random person asking for graphic design or some bullshit.
Yeah,
It's like,
something
what?
that, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? I think I get the True Coach one, but we know True Coach is legit. But it comes
Yeah.
all the time. I've been getting this one. Because I guess because it's reading my YouTube stuff
Mhm.
about making beats, and they want me to send them your beats, and we'll send them to Apple Music, Spotify, all this stuff for free. No royalties. You don't have to pay us anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's sketchy as fuck. Because nothing is free.
Right.
Like that's a lie. Why are you doing this?
Yep.
And I think it's different for musicians, man, because they do like it takes a lot of work to do all that than to just send it to somebody and hope that it's gonna go without them like stealing it
Yeah,
or using it
exactly.
for something else. You're just like, yo, that's pretty like
It's on edge.
for free,
Right.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Mhm.
What's that? What that one guy, Van Taylor?
Yeah, there's this. Okay, so for people don't know, I get followed by this guy
His name
who has created
thousands. It's got to be hundreds at this point.
I don't
It's got to be hundreds.
of different Instagram pages,
Mhm.
and it's always the same thing. It's like, I'm an online business coach. I can take you to 6 figures in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And here's an example of my client who gained 10 grand in from scratch, from starting a business from scratch in 8 days.
Bro, did I tell you the
like-
one time I actually held a conversation with him on Instagram? my
Did you
DMs?
really?
Yeah. Just
What
to
did he
see
say?
He would say. Because he DM'd me. He was like, "Hey, your Instagram is fire."
Yeah, he's
With all
you
these
had like
fucking-
maybe like 2 or 3
with
posts.
like these emojis, right? And I was just like, this was like, fuck, man, this was like in March, and I was like, this guy's spam. Let me see what he says. So I'm like, hey, thanks, man, I really appreciate it. I was just like being nice, or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, how's your business coming along? And I was like, I don't even have a business. It's just me working out, just trying to be
Yeah.
better. Right? He goes, well, hey, like, you trying to get more followers? Like, I was just like, no. I mean, I was like, oh, I'm just like, kind of just posting, see what happens. He was like, oh, you know, like if you work out this, that, and the other, and you show off your arms, and like, I was just like,
Show off your arms.
literally, and I was just like, yeah, no, like I'm good. I was like, I appreciate it, but I'm good. He goes, you sure you don't want any help with your business? And I was like, I just said I don't have a business.
Oh.
And he was like, well, if you sign up for if you give me like it's like $300 a month. I'm just like, this motherfucker is literally just trying to sell you bullshit.
I
bro.
know, and it's funny because I blocked him on like
And he came back.
he kept coming back, and messaging me saying the same exact message.
Yeah.
I blocked him like on multiple his multiple pages, and he comes back and comments the same. Bro,
I'm gonna see.
your shit
Taylor.
is fire.
Your shit is fire. That's what I hear all the time. Yo,
Your posts are
Instagram-
fire.
Your posts are fire. Let's see if we
How is your online business going? I'm like, dude, stop. You are fucking like
Van Taylor Fitness Coach. He follows me because I don't follow him back.
yeah. There he is.
Hustler versus entrepreneur. And he's in a nice car, nice watch. Like, it's just.
He's like in
man,
an
bro.
airport.
Mm-hmm. But the crazy
Airplane.
thing is, he goes, Van Taylor Fitness Coach, Van Taylor go all in, Van Taylor go all in, Van Taylor. He has like 30 different accounts.
Right. And
Elite level coaches,
and
elite
I'm
level coaches
surprised
go all in. It's like
there isn't some sort of Instagram
police.
algorithm or some sort of
You know what's almost annoying, bro, is that the other day when I went through that thing where I like unfollowed everybody. You remember that?
Mhm.
They marked me as spam for unfollowing people.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
But these guys, can make it and they're not spam. Like, I'm just taking off the people that I see on my feed and I'm spam, but these guys aren't.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that even? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yep.
Makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's almost like, it almost deters you from looking at Instagram, like, going on, because it's, like, annoying.
It's ridiculous.
The other thing, I know why YouTube does it, bro. Because they want people to pay for their premium where they don't have to pay for ads.
Right.
And they'll spam you with so many ads to where you're just like, yo, I want to watch this fucking video, and you just pay for premium.
Yep.
So at the same time, I see it as both. I see it as like, they don't want to take it
works
away
in their
because
favor.
They know that if you show
But does
enough
Instagram
bullshit,
have like a premium?
Honestly,
Saying, wouldn't be surprised if they
saying
did
like
that.
YouTube, they don't. But I'm just saying like YouTube especially. YouTube is known for their ads. Like the Thai, what's his name?
Oh my God, Elijah.
What?
You got to see this, bro.
What?
I typed in Van Taylor coach. Look at that.
What?
Look at that. That's nuts, bro. That guy, you type in Van Taylor coach and there's literally 15 different pages right off the bat. And they're all spam, bro. Like, I can't believe that social media, especially Instagram, that I've noticed the most, have not deleted this person or have removed him because he spews bullshit. And it's very discouraging for people. And it's upsetting because people are trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to push information. And you got to think about it like this. Like, bro, if that guy's reaching out and saying things to other people and then you're actively making a post, people are going to look at your profile and be like, oh, it's just another fitness person, elite coach, bullshitter. Ignore these people. This is just spam, this and this and that. It's like, bro,
There are all those accounts linked back to his Go All In account, the Van Taylor one.
Yeah.
And like he's
learn how to make money while you sleep.
Learn how to make money while you sleep.
I mean, yeah, you can make money when you sleep, but like, think about who this person is. Like, how is
makes him qualified? Nothing. Not a damn thing.
I don't get it.
Not a damn thing. It's weird, bro. Because they're all the he. It's not like this is not like a machine. This dude has made these accounts so that you find the account and it loops back to his one account, so that he can sell you something.
Yep.
It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that's what this has come to. It's not even organic anymore.
And there's a picture of him standing in front of a Rolls Royce with wads of cash.
Van Taylor.
He says here to fire your boss. I'm like, come on, man. How can you actively? I'm legit thinking about reporting this page as spam because it is
spam. Look, Go All In level coach. It goes coaching fit pros to 10K in 120 days.
Regardless of matter, I mean, you get the point, man. You get the point. Like, you are now creating a platform for people to get spammed on, and like I was saying, like if you see this person spamming you on this bullshit, any other person that automatically sees maybe someone that's legitimate posting something similar or something fitness related because he's fitness, like they're gonna think, oh, this is bullshit spam.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
There's so much that it's tarnishing the.
It is tarnishing
the entirety of it.
Correct. That is exactly my point. You are now tarnishing that whole system of whatever it is, and that's on multiple different genres of businesses and work that people are into. Whether that's art, movies, production, music, like. Whatever it is, you are now tarnishing that whole system and you are fucking everybody over.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I think that's so shitty. I mean, like, come on. I feel like at that point, social media should be, learning to get rid of this shit because now you're tarnishing your platform. Mm-hmm. Like, I think of Instagram as being very, very spammy. Even so much so, like, you got professional people like Gary Vee talking about this shit. Like, bro, stop it.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it.
Get some help.
It's just...
Get some fucking help.
It's jacking up everything, bro. It really is. Honestly, Twitter actually isn't as bad with this.
No,
it's not as bad. But Twitter's also a different platform.
Yeah.
Can't really make money off Twitter. It's more of just like a.
You can promote ads on Twitter.
Can you?
Yeah, there's sponsored ads. You see something like Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
Yeah, but see, like those are major companies. Those aren't like Van Taylor.
No.
I get those all the time, bro. I get these ones now because I've been doing all this music shit. I get the ones for these rappers who are awful. Horrible, and they're fucking like I just get so many of them to like check out my SoundCloud, all that shit.
Oh,
yeah. Even if you go to like a Sports Center post and you click on the comments, it's just spam.
Really?
Yes, just like Oh,
You mean just like spam commenters?
yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, like check out my mixtape on the fucking baseball poster. Just
Yeah.
like no one's gonna click on that because they know it's spam.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing at that point? How are you helping yourself?
A lot of it's robots, bro. I'm sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like bots too. Like, how are they not regulate? Like, how can you not think that those men trends things or whatever they comment collab, DM, whatever is not bots? Because they are.
How can you? But like my thing is like, how do you seriously sit there and think like this is a real thing?
Yeah.
Like if you got a DM from someone who's like, yo, and it's like broken English, like they didn't even know how to speak English. It's just like,
Right. Here's my thing, and this is what people need to understand. Like, I think if you're aware that things don't come quick, progress isn't made very quickly. You know, you can then not fall into the trap of looking at these ads or hiring these people to make you some random amount of money in like 2 months. Like that does not exist. And you have to determine like none of these services, even if they were legitimate, aren't going to be free.
no.
In fact, I messaged this one guy because he was posting something. This was back in like, I don't know, 2019. I messaged this guy because I was interested in what he had to say. Sure enough, he's like, my services are expensive. Most people won't be able to afford it, but I can help because we give cash out loans for 3 to 5 years.
Oh,
And if you get the loan, you can pay it back in 3 to 5 years. How does that sound? It's like you don't even need to worry about anything for 5 years. You can get my service completely, not free, but like you can get
Free
my
for
services.
5 years basically.
Right. You can get my services, no problem. And in 5 years, you'll just need to pay me back. That's it.
It's like a loan
It's like-
shark.
Bro, shut the fuck up. No, I'm not going to follow your advice.
Bro,
I'm
like
not gonna
is
follow
that
your
not
information.
sketchy?
No, but like people who are new to the industry are trying to get into that sort of stuff and
Yeah.
like create a name for themselves are continuously spammed by all these ads and sponsorships and all this bullshit, and people don't know any better. And I think it's good that we talk about it because you got to bring awareness to these people. We've experienced these ads. We've experienced these people that are talking about all these webinars and seminars and bullshit, like talking about how you make, you know, how you generate millions of dollars in a month. It's like, bro, that does not exist. It takes years to do something like that. You got to learn. Like, yeah, you can, and that's why I honestly just go on YouTube and watch like YouTube videos like, hey, you know, five things I did wrong that I wish I didn't do back then. Like videos like that you could easily watch or even look up on Google without having to fucking pay somebody millions of dollars or whatever it is.
It's a shortcut, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a shortcut.
It doesn't make any sense. So there's options out there for you to go out there and learn from people and understand like, hey, you know, it's not going to take fucking 2 days to make $1 million or whatever it is, or, you know, and it's shitty because
Man.
you've seen the spike that's happened
It's
during the
getting
pandemic.
bigger. It's getting bigger. Yeah, it's almost annoying.
It
I
is
remember it was like no,
It is.
but the thing with that is it's like it shows people that just shows the people like if you're trying to build a brand and you're full on invested and you're into it and you're like, okay, I know I need to do this, that, the other, I need to do all this stuff. When someone comes to you and says, hey, I'll get you 10K followers, I just need $1.
Yeah.
Or give me like $5, I'll get you 500 new followers.
Yeah.
And they claim that they're real followers, not ghosts, never ghost followers.
Yeah.
And you're just like, but like, if you're invested and you're like, okay, no, I'm not gonna, like, that's it's an easy way out. It's the same way with like if you look at it from a fitness standpoint, the wrist straps, not the wrist straps, the
Waist trainers.
the waist trainers, and the
Diet
sweet
pills
sweat and the diet
apple cider
pills.
vinegar and bullshit.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, what?
There's a whole market. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's like a whole different.
They made a whole thing now.
It's a whole thing
Spam.
of just like spamming sponsored ads. And I think you know who the first one I saw was fucking what was that guy's name? The guy that tells you is like
Big Soul. That guy.
no, that was yeah, he actually has his stuff, but like it was Ty Lopez.
That guy. That's
That's the
that
one that
guy.
started everything.
How
bro.
long ago was that, dude?
Dude, that was like at least 7 or 8 years ago, bro. It was like you need to read this many books per day. Join my
Yeah.
webinar. Like it was like look, I got this Rolls Royce. I'll give you a tour of my house.
Yeah,
I'll give
he's,
you
like,
the
walking
3
around.
tools, the 3 main foundations of excelling in your life and taking advantage of whatever.
Bro, I remember those, and they were almost like a joke. People knew it was trash.
But like it oddly like just grabbed your attention. You just kept watching.
yeah,
it.
you just keep watching. You're
You're
just
just like-
this guy is just like walking with his phone, like, yeah, look at my house, look at my pool.
Yeah.
You're just like,
It's like I can guide you to this. 3 simple steps is all you need. It's like Stop. And
I saw-
then he just became a meme.
Yeah, now he's a joke. But I mean, like, what was he even? Was it a
I don't know.
webinar? But it's just like that. That should be like that. Just shows what Instagram is today, man. Honestly, that just shows what it is because that's like people want that. And it's just they're gonna pay whatever because they think they're gonna get this lifestyle and it doesn't exist. Like he probably rented out the house or just like knocked on the door and said, "Hey, can I take a video in your house real quick?" And they could let him do it.
Or some real estate agents do the same thing. It's like learn, or it's like, and this is a perfect example. It's like learn to become a real estate agent. I'm sure for people who want to become a real estate agent.
Yeah, that's another up spike. Everyone wants to be a fucking realtor now because it's easy.
Realtor, and so they'll take videos like I've worked my way up, learn the method of becoming a true real estate agent and selling homes past $1 million mark. I've made my life, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's like, bro, you're a real estate agent. You can fucking show houses like this and you just pull out a phone and pretend like you live there. You know what I mean? Like, dude. And it's the same thing with that fucking guy, Van Taylor, taking pictures in front of fucking Rolls Royce with Monopoly money. It's like, dude, stop.
Monopoly money.
It's true, man.
Bro.
You just like rent out a suit. You rent out a watch. Whatever, you can rent all of this shit
That's
and just take
that's
photos.
another thing, bro. You can legit fake your way to this like persona.
fake sponsorship persona.
Legit. I used to look at it because I like watches. You can legit rent out a fucking Rolex. You can do that Turo thing where you rent out an exotic car for a day for like $300.
It's like $200-$300.
And you can, I'm sure you can. If you have a buddy who's actually made, you can just say, "Hey, let me take this fucking video in your car in your house." Like, it's just like, bro. People can fake, and it's like the thing that you fake it till you make it. People are legit riding on that, bro.
Yep, and they promote ads, and then people see those ads,
people buy into
beginners, and they buy into that bullshit, and it's fucking sad. And I think for me, like I look at that and I'm like, people the people that do that they'll see, like
it'll get them.
It'll come back around.
Everything comes back around. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I believe if you preach. Yeah, and it's going back, like, talking about authenticity in, like, our previous podcast episode. But, I think if you're truly authentic and you're showing off and you're showing off, like, who you are as authentic as possible, like, I think good things will come. And so if you're going to bullshit like that, bro, like, people are going to find out. People are going to learn. Someone's going to know. Someone who knows you is going to realize, like, dude, this guy's bullshitting. Don't listen to him. Like, it's going to come back around.
Like, that whole thing, man, like, it's just like living a lie, bro. Like, how can you, like, I don't
That's
know
what
how
I'm
people can set up these lies. Like, they think it's going to last. Like, it doesn't last. Like, why would you try to build your life around this, like, lie?
Yep.
Just like, it doesn't work.
Well, it's the same thing with that Gregor Gallagher guy. And, people have seen his ads. They're everywhere.
They're kind of funny, though.
They're funny, but, like for Gregor Gallagher, like, I do believe he has a good product, and I believe it works, but, like, people...
the intermittent fasting thing?
Sure, yeah, like, intermittent fasting works. Yeah, I got that. But, I mean, like, his training regimen and his programs, like, people have done it, and it works. But, like, people don't understand that, like, he inherited all this money from his father, and, like, he promotes these ads of getting jacked and, like, driving around a Lambo, and, like, he legitimately rents out these cars. He rents them for the video, for the promo videos, to grab attention from people, who want those cars and wants the house. And, like, he has, like, this makeshift lifestyle of, like, living in a big home with, like, a girl and, like, being shirtless and, like walking around with six-pack abs and going to the gym at, like, 10 a.m. with, like, driving a Lambo. Like he's creating that persona for people, and it's all because he inherited money. It's like,
you can do this if you get jacked, and all you need is to get muscles, because then the money comes, and then
everything. Yeah,
like, it's like,
it's like you're pulling a fake persona for people to buy into, like, that lifestyle.
But that's what people want.
Yeah, they want it now.
They want it now, and they don't care if it's real or it's not. They want it immediately. They don't give a shit. They want to not have to work.
That's why his ads work.
Money.
That's why his ads work. They work because it pulls that group of people. They see those things and they're attracted to that.
I think, bro, my thing is when I see that, I'm just like, oh my God. So I hit like the thing to, like, speed it up. I'm just like, dude, but, like, people actually are like, wow. Oh my God, let me, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, hit the next button. Like, what?
Yep.
Bro.
But yeah,
it's tarnishing the reputation of social media.
Yep. It's tarnishing.
It's hurting the people who are actually putting out solid content, because it's making
people
second guess whether that's real, because they just saw bullshit that kind of looked like
No question. Mm-hmm. And you'll just wait. Like once like Instagram Reels and TikTok, like
Bro,
as
that
these-
was crazy. Did you see that shit?
I already started.
When did that come in?
I've already started posting Reels actually.
Have you really?
Yeah, I posted 2 Reels, and it's I think it's like they promote like
We had to talk about that when I was at a barbecue this past weekend. We were talking about it, and I was like, it's Facebook. So Facebook bought Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
They now are gonna own TikTok because if TikTok doesn't get sold, in 45 days, Trump
I
said
don't
that
know.
they're done.
I don't know. I think it's like September time, but
It doesn't matter if they don't do something, they're done. So now Instagram's gonna take that over.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, and you'll start seeing bullshit ads for that too with Reels and TikTok.
I haven't been. Are there spam on TikTok? I haven't been on.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
get
It's
on
not there
TikTok.
yet.
Oh, it's not.
It's
there
not there yet. I haven't really seen like any like BS
Spam.
posts or
Yeah.
I haven't been on the platform as enough for
Yeah,
me
I
to see
haven't
anything
either.
that's like that. But just wait. I mean, like once it gets into that, people will take advantage of it and then use it, and it fucking sucks. It really does.
It's insane, bro. It
Yeah.
really is crazy. Like fake. You get you'll get exposed. Like eventually.
That's what
So
that's
like,
my
why
thing.
even like?
People who know you're gonna expose you. They're gonna expose what you're saying, what you're doing, all this bullshit. And like going through and seeing multiple fucking Instagram pages like that, all linking to like one. It's like you've created
That's
this
insane.
many to pretty much gain traction and get all these followers. That's what you had to do.
But it's just like what? Like you took the time to make 20 accounts, right?
And post to like
And post bullshit on all these accounts. What happens if you would have just said, you know what, I'm gonna post quality content on one account,
Mm-hmm.
put all my effort into this one account to just produce like let's say you do have a business degree,
Mhm.
and you think you can actually help people, like promote a wholesome book, write a book, put out a real seminar, maybe like a lesson plan, like you
Yeah.
would do with like a fitness program, like you get a
Right.
lesson a day, here, this and this,
Mm-hmm.
give out free. You gotta give to like that's the thing that Gary Vee preaches. You
have to
gotta
give
give
to get.
value to then ask for something in return.
right. Yeah.
You can't just be like a fucking nobody and be like, hey, I got a degree just like millions of other people in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Buy my shit. It's like that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
fucking work.
I think it's okay too. Like if you have a platform and you're trying to see which one grows first, like let's say you have like an art program or art platform.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone's got
Beats.
different facets of themselves.
Right.
it's
So I
like-
think it's okay. Like if you're gonna create multiple profiles, but you have like for instance, I have one like with my own business. I have one that I take pictures of. We have one for the podcast. Like they're all separate, but they're multiple.
But they're not spam. You're
But
not,
it's not
you're
like-
not trying to get people to look at that to come look at this.
Right.
Or trying to get people to look at this to go
Right.
look at balance to go look at you. It's just
Right.
like it's not like that.
It's not
just
like and not to mention it's not like 20 different pages of the
No,
same thing.
But it's not even like it's not like the same thing. Like you have one for pictures, and it's like these are just pictures that I've taken. You can look at them, don't look at them, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You're not promoting them.
Right.
They're just there. It's just
Right.
like something that you
Something I
created.
enjoy. Yeah.
Then it's like your business page, and then there's like your personal brand, and there's like the podcast. So they're different things. It's not like
I think that's okay, and that's totally fine. But for people that are just like spamming the fuck out of just one page to link to one massive monster like,
yeah.
platform, it's like, bro,
Well, it's
Stop.
that, man. Then there's also the people that are like, hey, like if you want like a giveaway or something, it's like put your name here.
but you have to go follow and do this over here, and then
Yeah,
follow
and it's
this
just
and
like-
follow this.
Follow me. It's like that works to a certain extent.
Yeah, it does. It does, and I get that. Like, I mean, you're trying to grow your follower list and give people like something for free. I mean, I get that. I guess like in that sense, like you're giving out something for free for a follow. Sure, you're in the running. But-
Whatever.
Yeah, I think social media platforms really need to, especially Facebook, need to reevaluate like their process of that, because I think you're right. I mean, I think they honestly will start posting like premium usage. I mean, think
They
about
were
it.
smart.
If they were smart,
If they were in it for the buck, I mean, I don't think they really are because they have enough.
because think about how annoying the fucking spam is. People will pay premium
Like,
for
I am
for
convinced.
none of that shit.
I am convinced that is why YouTube
Yeah.
has that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of gone in and out of having the premium YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, and I don't have it right now, I mean, like me watching videos this morning. I was watching videos and I was getting so close to just being, I'm just gonna buy premium because I'm so sick of these fucking ads.
Yeah,
Because like if you watch a video that's 20 minutes, you got like 5 ads in between.
Yep.
You're just like,
like every fucking 5 seconds.
it's fucking annoying because it's pressuring people into paying money
Mm-hmm.
to not have to see it.
It's all business, bro.
Oh yeah, it's all
All
a
the
business
fucking
plan.
business.
I mean,
You got to be
obviously.
smart about this shit. You got to be smart about this
Don't
shit.
be a dumbass. Bitch.
It's yeah. I mean, Yeah, especially right now. I mean, people are desperate.
People are desperate. People are also stupid.
Yeah, people are desperate. I think that's just so shitty.
Why do you throw your water bottle there every second and then you don't pick it up and trip on it later? Pisses me off.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
damn it.
I mean that's pretty much like.
It's just a little vent session you had right there.
Yeah,
But it's real. But it's a real fucking problem, man.
yeah.
It's a real fucking problem, and it's more annoying than it is like serious issue. But like, dude,
End of the day, conclusion is, don't, when I produce ads on my own, I produce it and tell them like, look, here's this value, here's this information, here's this video. We're legitimate. If you want to check us out, check us out. If you don't,
But
fine.
there's that. But there's your post, right? So you post. There's the people that are just straight off showing off and they're like, yo, you want this body? Come pay for my shit. There's a difference between you posting that and then being like, yo, here's what I'm doing in this picture. Notice how I did this, that, and the other. If you're trying to do better, look at fix your posture, do different. This works out this muscle. It's like an informational thing.
Right.
You're giving value
Right.
to people who are looking at this post, which makes them actually feel like you're.
I've utilized this method on my own to
Right.
gain progress, and this took me 3 to 5 years to obtain. It requires hard work.
But
It
then you
requires
have-
this, not some bullshit like I lost fucking 30 pounds and got ripped, jacked.
That's like,
in like a
honestly,
week.
I really don't like Nick Bear. By the way, his protein is fucking amazing. Shit's good.
Yeah, it is.
But his YouTube
didn't buy it
videos and his Instagram shit is trash. It's garbage because he does that. He's like, I see how to eat and run
Nah.
20 miles a day and still be yoked. It's like, no, it's not a thing. And then you click on it to go look at his YouTube video, and it's just him fucking flashing his house and his truck and his warehouse and his abs.
He
and
actually
his
has a pretty
muscles.
conservative house and truck.
It's still pretty nice, right? And
I think he's moving to a bigger house though. He's moving out,
It's like,
but he's a millionaire
I
guy,
get it, but like,
and he built that like over the course of like 7 to 8 years. So that's fair. Come
but
on.
his YouTube videos are garbage. They're not beneficial to anyone.
But he doesn't know that.
He's what do you mean he doesn't know? He's not an idiot. If he's made it this far, he knows exactly what he's doing.
I don't know. He just, like I told you, he's not telling anybody to do this. He's just telling people what he does. You see what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I think
You
you're a
didn't buy
little
the
too harsh.
protein again?
Huh?
You didn't buy the protein?
I'm already finished with it. It's 27 servings. I take two scoops
Oh,
a
yeah.
day.
How much
That's
was that?
it was $35. So
Not bad. I
I
guess.
bought the Optimum Nutrition. It's like 50
Gold standard.
servings.
Yeah.
The Hydro Way. It's the same exact one that I had, the cookies and cream
Oh.
bottle, but I bought chocolate.
Is it better?
I don't know. I get it tomorrow.
Oh, why don't you just go to fucking GNC?
It was on sale. It's on Amazon.
Oh, really? How much?
Yeah. Like $45 for
Damn.
50 servings. Yeah, it's cheaper and has 30 grams of protein per scoop and lower carbs. So
How's that deal?
good for that. Anyways, off topic, but yeah, I mean, if you're gonna post and promote and boost posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever platform you YouTube, like,
Give value.
provide some sort of informational thing that you know what the hell you're talking about. Make it known that things that if you're producing like some sort of service or whatever it is that requires time to see progress in, like, make that a point to tell people that, it's not going to take a week. This isn't some sort of scam to get you to buy this thing or drink or program or pill. In fact,
Oh god.
I saw this thing on Tumblr. I still have a Tumblr. I saw this thing on Tumblr. It was Night Shred. Night Shred.
What the fuck?
Revving up your metabolism while experiencing the deepest sleep.
Oh,
know what?
no, I've seen that.
You know what sleep does?
Does that?
It burns fat and speeds up your
But
metabolism.
I've seen there's fuck, bro. Optimum Nutrition makes one. I tried it for a while. It was called
It probably just has melatonin in it.
no. It's something else. But those are real things. I don't think there's a whole lot of benefits you can get from it because if you just sleep.
Melatonin. Okay,
It says
here's the thing.
melatonin. That's what he showed me.
Here's the
But
thing. It says melatonin on here, but
melatonin is a scam.
it's not a scam.
It's a hormone that your body naturally
It produces it, but yeah, you can have extra supplementation of melatonin. But what happens when you sleep?
That happens all by itself.
You fat burn on your own. You speed up metabolism on your own. And if you take a melatonin supplement, it's going to produce a better sleep cycle for you
We
to
need to have
burn
a
more
talk
of that.
about sleep. That's what we need to talk about. We
We'll
need to
talk about sleep.
another time. But sleep is important because that's the thing. You have people, right, that don't know this about sleep. They don't know that
That's
getting
what
an
I'm
accurate
saying.
8 hours, right?
That's what I'm saying. So they can produce a supplement like this that
that's-
tricks people
I
into
get that,
thinking
but that's beyond, because even GNC sells that, and fucking Rock sells that.
Everybody does.
Everyone sells it, because there's people that are ignorant to the idea that if you just sleep 8 to 9 hours, a good night's
that's
sleep,
what's gonna happen.
No,
You're gonna fat burn.
They would rather do that and say, well, I can stay up late and wake up early and I'll be fine because this will help me feel better. I'll get everything out of a good night's
Right.
sleep. When really that's not doing shit, because had you just saved your $35-$40 and just gone to bed at a decent time and actually slept good,
Right.
and you took away the
That's
phone,
my
you
point.
took all the precautions to actually
That's
have a
my
good
point.
night's sleep, you
That's
wouldn't need
gonna
shit like that.
you wouldn't need it. Right. That's exactly my point. And that it's sad that it's promoted. You know, that sort of
Look, man,
when you can just buy
way-
regular melatonin for fucking $12.
The way
at
you can sum this whole thing up is that in everything you do, no matter which way you go, there's always a shortcut, and there's always going to be in the industry and whatever it is knows that there's always going to be people
that want to
looking for the shortcut. So they're very well aware that there's a way to do this without having to pay this money.
Yep.
But these businesses and people thrive off people who are ignorant, who are impatient,
Right.
and they go for the route just like
We're a
they did.
society built off of impatience.
Just comes, yeah. I mean, yeah. It didn't.
We're,
used to
we
be
we
this
love
way.
instant gratification.
Oh yeah,
And it's a huge
absolutely.
thing. Whether you
So-
see that on social media, you see it on buying a fucking, like my fucking protein. I'm getting that tomorrow. I just bought it today.
Yeah, it's
you know?
insane. That's why
And it's
Amazon is so
online.
profitable, is because they're
Absolutely.
able to get shit in your hands
Right.
in a day or two.
Right. We
It's
want things
crazy.
now.
It's nuts.
We
dude.
want to win now. We want millions of dollars now. We want to drive the fast car. We want the nice house. We want, you know, we all want all this shit now. And those spams and bots and all that sort of shit caters to that want and need for people.
I think.
And they win. And they excel.
Yeah, it's the same. I take the same approach to weight loss as I do. You can do with success and wealth, bro. It's like if
How long have you been working out?
like legitimately
Legitimately working
probably
out.
like a year and a half.
Right. So that's serious.
Yeah. Like,
And you
seriously
would say that you're
taking-
pretty far from your goals, like
Oh
ultimately.
yeah, I'm not even close.
I've been working out for 4 or 5 years. And I'm nowhere near that. But I've made progress.
Yeah.
And people were asking me how I made the progress. Like, well, shit, I've been working for 4 or 5 years. Throughout this 4 or 5 years, only 2 to 3 of them were actually legitimate. Like, I was doing something that I know works for myself.
Right.
It's the same thing when you're applying it to a career, man. Career, like applying it to something you enjoy doing, you know, outside the gym or whatever. Like,
My thing,
Shit.
I take this the same way. I think Joe Rogan was talking about this with weight loss. Is like, but you can apply it to pretty much everything that you do.
Yeah.
Is like,
yeah,
if you work for it and you earn it, you'll keep it.
Yeah.
But if you take the shortcut and you don't, since he was talking about like weight loss and then like stomach surgeries and stomach stapling
Right.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because people do that and they rebound. It's
Yeah.
like if you work for something and you realize how much work it took to get to that point, you'll keep it because
Yep.
you earned it. If you didn't earn it, it's not going to stay.
those lessons are like the lessons learned in the failures of reaching a certain point are, you know,
Yeah.
more worth it than actually winning itself.
Yeah, it's like if you just go to it's like I used to take this shit. People used to give me shit in Clash of Clans, but it's kind of like a lesson because like
Clash of Clans.
yeah, listen to this. Check it out. Listen to this. Because in Clash of Clans, I used to pay money to get the gems so I could speed up my village.
Yeah.
And people would give me shit all the time because like you've not because you don't need to buy the gems. listen. I'm serious. It gets deep, right? You don't need to buy the gems, but the gems speed up the process of your builders because you can buy extra builders and shit to build up your clan.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You don't have to buy that, but you can if you don't want to wait the time that it
Yeah.
takes to actually organically build it.
Yeah.
Bro. It is everywhere. Paying for impatience
Yeah.
is everywhere.
Yep.
It's even in the little apps on the games on your phone.
Yep. They'll label the apps for free. You provide your information, and then
Yeah.
you get hooked on something, and then you pay money to.
It's like the slot
excel
games that I
something new.
play. The slot games for the Vegas, if you play enough times,
Oh,
you
yeah,
run out
yeah.
of money. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. Just pay. But in 3 hours, we'll refill your thing. But if you don't want to wait the 3 hours, you just pay.
Right, I know.
Pay $2. We'll give you another million.
That's what I'm saying. I never spent a dime, and
I haven't
racked
either.
up millions.
I haven't in Clash of Clans. I used to, but I haven't played that game.
and I
in a
played it
long
for
time.
3 years.
But the point that I'm saying is that everyone knows that
Yeah.
impatience is huge in America and society. So they capitalize. Why wouldn't you? Because there's always going to be those people who are just like, fuck, I don't want to wait.
Yep.
I want it right now. I want to keep playing right now, right here. I won't want to wait the 3 hours.
Yep.
I'm not going to wait 3 hours for my tower to be built. I'll just pay for the gyms.
Pay
That's
for
a really stupid analogy, but it makes
It
but
works.
It's serious.
Yeah,
It's
no,
serious.
you're right. It does. It
There-
makes sense. I wasn't really sure what you were going with that, but no, it makes
Capitalizing
sense.
on impatience it's everywhere,
Yep.
bro. It's everywhere.
That's how people.
It's everywhere.
That's how people win, man. But I think that's such a bullshit way out of telling people, you know, to go through with that because people will pay for it. And
Things are sweeter when you wait for them, I promise.
yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
thing, but people don't know that. They think there's a real quick way out because you see all these people with all these ads and bullshit with Ty Lopez and
Bro, I forgot.
I've got it in about a year. Here we are.
I don't know why I thought his name was Manti Te'o. That's that football player who had the fake girlfriend. You remember that?
Yes.
I don't know why I associate that name with that
Maybe
guy.
Teo, Ty
Ty
Lopez.
Te'o. I don't know, man. But yeah.
What the hell? That's so random.
I don't know. Like, you were talking about him, and like I know his face with the glasses.
Yeah,
But for
yeah,
some
yeah.
reason, his name.
I've been
I wanted
living
to-
in Beverly Hills.
I wanted to call him fucking.
I read 3 books a day.
Who has time for that?
That's what I'm saying.
It's illogical.
It's like you can see my house right behind me. Here's my Rolls Royce Phantom, and here's my Lamborghini Aventador. Let me just move past this right here, and we'll show you to the gallery. It's like fucking fish pond in the center. It's like I learned how to scale my business up within the past year. It's only taking me 1 year, and I can show you to do the same with the 3 major or whatever bullshit. It's like, damn, bro, fucking stop. And then you click through it, and it's a webinar, and then you have to pay for the webinar, and then you go meet them in person, and pay millions of dollars.
Well, that was weird.
I don't know what that was.
That was-
And then you get a loan.
Yeah, and then you have to pay it.
And then that guy told me you have
and
to get
then
a
you
loan
get
for 3 to 5 years, and you can pay it back
nothing.
later. It's like,
Get nothing.
no.
What
Stop.
loan is? What is
Stop.
What is it? Fucking small business loan? Pay it
No,
off?
I don't know what it was.
That's strange.
I
Bro.
wanted to figure out what it was, and that's what he told me.
You could probably look it up and not find anything because it's not real.
Yeah. You can. That's another thing. You can search these people like on Google and whatever bullshit, and you won't find anything on them. Nothing.
Because they're trash. They're not real.
Because they'll scam people.
Yeah.
They're scamming people.
To be honest, they're not scamming people. Well, they're scamming you.
There's a mild.
They're not
scamming.
illegal. They're just gonna make you pay for this thing you think is gonna be the end all for your business, for your
Right.
brand, and it's
The
just
magic
like,
pill to your weight loss.
It's just like, all right, you're here for the webinar. Interact with people. Post every day. Give value. All right, thank you.
And then,
for coming to my
another
webinar.
thing is they'll circle around telling you this is the breakthrough thing, and here's this is the breakthrough thing to get this and that. But we'll make sure to tell y'all at the end of the video the top 3 steps. So make sure you're sticking around. We're gonna make sure this is the true proven program. We even have statistical results showing you that this works. But they'll just circle around the whole thing and never actually get to it. And they'll tell them like, if you want the 2 extra ones, we'll supply it for you for free. Blah,
but you
blah,
have to pay for this. Yeah.
But you gotta pay. Yeah, it's like,
It's insane, dude.
they'll just circle around. It's all psychology, man. It really is. It's like marketing psychology, and you're drawn to it. You're drawn to it. So,
Agreed.
man, it's all spam, man. It's like, damn, dude. Wake up, realize that nothing's gonna be
Nothing's
happening
free.
tomorrow.
Nothing's easy. Nothing's just
Nothing's
gonna
gonna happen
fall
next
in your lap.
month. Nothing's gonna happen within 3 months. Like, you got to put in the fucking work for years, bro,
Yeah, seriously. Though.
and figure out what works for you. There's not one straight proven path to progress and success. You know,
Success.
you got to take time. You got to start building your clan. You know,
Yeah,
save
you
the
gotta-
gems. It takes time.
Save the gems. And they give you the gems for free if you just wait.
Yeah,
They come for free.
patience,
I bought them.
patience.
One time I paid for $20 worth of gems. Shit. This is back in I was in Lufkin. I was bored.
Patience, guy. Patience, patience, patience.
Patience is key. Anyway,
That's it.
that's it for today.
Let us know what you think. Have you been spammed?
Have you been spammed?
I'm sure you have. We all have. We're a victim.
I think.
How have you been a victim?
Everyone's gets spammed, bro.
Have you actually paid money for one of these? What happened? Tell us.
Yeah, let us know what happened if you actually did.
Yeah.
If I had money, just extra money lying around, I would actually pay just to see what would
I
happen.
wonder if there's a legitimate you know what'd be a cool thing to do is do a project or and post a YouTube video of actually trying and paying and seeing what happens with multiple
yeah.
business coaches that
Like Van Taylor.
yeah, exactly, paying and seeing determine what happened, exposing these fuckers.
Yeah,
I would watch that shit.
just to see
I
what
would
happened.
pay money for that. I would pay money to see other people, quote unquote, get spammed
Get
and
fucked.
get scammed by other people, just
Yeah,
to
that
see
would
what
be pretty
happens,
funny.
just to see if they actually work, and see what happens when they don't.
That'd be pretty.
I'd pay
funny.
money. Anyways,
Anyway,
give us a follow. We're on all platforms. We're posting. I think we're gonna be
Every
posting
Friday
one.
now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be posting once a week. We're gonna start toning down the episodes and posting every Friday.
Some other content.
Yeah, we're gonna
coming
post
too.
some other content, work with some other stuff. We're still gonna podcast, but we've been shoving out a lot of episodes lately.
Shoving out.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot,
He's been shitting them all over the place, man.
but we're gonna start toning it down. We're gonna post once a week.
Yeah, once a week is solid.
Give people an opportunity to listen to the episode, and not be
Bombarded with
like episode after episode. But you can catch the previous episodes we've posted. So
yeah, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, YouTube, Overcast. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. I mean,
But yeah,
the episodes are everywhere. Anyways.
shit everywhere.
Episode 36 will be
Shit all
out
over the place.
Friday. So, but man, we're already pretty much mid-August on Friday.
Nuts,
So,
bro. I take my sister to school.
yep.
See how that's gonna go.
So we're here. I mean,
Oh.
let us know. Give us a follow, and let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah.